Hi guys, welcome to my complete beginner's guide to programming the Baofeng UV-9R handheld radio. Now I've had these a couple of days, and it took me a little while to figure out how to program these manually. But the first thing I've had to do, because the frequencies that came with it, I bought these on the internet, so the frequencies that came with it aren't really suitable for where I'm living. So what I need to do, and what you may need to do, is to delete the memory of the unit. Now I'll show you what to do with that. Basically you turn it on here,
frequency mode,
and you go into the menu and you type in 40 and you get reset all, and what you do then, you click on menu again and it'll reset the unit. Now I'm not going to do it now because I've already programmed this one, but that's all you do to reset it. It'll confirm it, and basically it'll reset everything in the handset and even the language. It'll even go back to Chinese. So basically you can go click on menu and you can go through all the settings here until you find language. I'm not sure where it is. Keep going through here, voice. See, you've got English, and then you can click on
voice prompt,
and then English, Chinese. So simple as that.
confirm,
To change back the language to English after you've deleted the existing settings. Now, what I've done, I've gone on to, I went on Radio Spectrum, and I've also gone on to frequencies.net, and I've looked at public use, legal for public use channels, and I've programmed the ones from my country into this unit. So, or a selection of them. As you can see here, I've got CB radio channels, which doesn't apply to this unit. It's not covered by the radio frequencies this can actually transmit on or receive on. But what you have got is the UHF frequencies. So I've got a nice list of channels, and what I've done, I've programmed these channels into this unit. So I'm actually transmitting and receiving legally. So how do you program this? Right, so I'll show you what you do now to program this. Now you look in your, you've got a user guide. Now it doesn't tell you much about programming the handset. What it does do, it does tell you the numbers of the settings that you're interested in. And we're mainly interested in 27, which is store memory channels, and we're looking at 28 delete channels. So they're your two main ones we're going to be using. I'm also going to be showing you about the DCS function, which is a digital signal that operates the squelch of the unit. So if you want to communicate privately or with less risk of people listening in, you can use a DCS function, which means if you've both got the same DCS code on two handsets, then it's very hard for someone else to actually listen into what you're saying, which is great if you want to have a conversation with family or friends. And what I'll do, I'll show you how to program this on this handset now. So what you do, you turn it on. You have to hold menu and turn it on at the same time to go between the programming and the channel memory. Now I've already got this one on the channel memory, so I'll just turn this on.
frequency mode,
So frequency mode, which is what you want. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to program a couple of frequencies in extra. So basically, I'm just going to type in
4, 7, 6, 4, 3, 7.
Okay, so that's what. So I want to save this frequency. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go menu 27, which gets me into the memory channel. So now I want to program this for, say, channel 90. So I'm going to enter. Oh, let's flick back. So we'll do that again. So
Menu.
Right
Memory
here.
channel.
So I'm going to go 90. 90. There we go. Push menu again.
Transmitting memory.
now that is now saved in the memory for channel 90. So I'll just do another one. Exit. So now this has got a dual display, so what you can actually do, you can flick between top one or the bottom one, because what you can do, you can monitor one frequency while transmitting on another or receiving another, which is real handy. So what we'll do, we'll just put another one in. So we'll go 4, 7, 6,
4, 6, 2. Menu. Memory channel.
I'm going to go to, say, 91. Store.
Receiving memory.
Now, so I've stored those two in there. Now what I want to do now is show you how to set the DCS. So now if you look in your book, your guide, it will show you that DCS is on channel is 10. So we're going to go menu 10. Now click on menu again. This is a bit annoying, you've got to keep pushing the menu button every time,
DCS.
or else it'll just go back to the previous memory. So we're going to set it on, and there's about 80 or 90 different DCS frequencies. So we're just going to do it, say 31. So we're going to hit menu again. That confirms it. And then what you're just going to do then is just go up, because you've got a transmitting DCS and a receiving DCS. Now the transmitting one's a couple of steps up from the receiving one, so I'm just going to push that. And so we're going to put this on to 31. Confirm that. Exit. So now we've set the DCS to on while we're programming. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to another frequency. Let's just try 4, 7, 6,
8, 6, 2.
And we're going to go menu 27, push it into the channel memory, push it again,
Memory channel.
and then we're going to write in 93.
Receiving memory.
Okay. So that will now have stored it. So if I now turn this unit off, I'm going to put it back into the channel memory. So I'm going to hold menu, and I'm going to switch it back on.
Channel mode.
So we're in channel mode. Now what you'll see now, you'll see channel 93, we'll just program this, we'll just program that one in. It's got the DCS illuminated on the screen. Now what you do, if you've got two handsets, do them exactly the same with DCS and exactly the same setting from inside the manual. Your DCS settings are in here. Yep, so where you've got your CTSS, which is your analog squelch settings, and you've got your digital ones, so you've literally got there over 100 different squelch settings with digital code, which is real good. Exit. And what we should see now on the handset, you've got 93,
0, 9,
91, which we programmed earlier,
9,
and there's
0.
and there's 90. So there you go, it's programmed in, and you just do the same with both handsets, and you're ready to go. I hope this has been a help.